Hey guys, so my name is Meg Wazinski. For those of you that don't know me, I'm so honored that Angie asked me to speak to you guys about Success Club. And the reason that I'm excited about it is because for me, Success Club has changed my business completely. And for those coaches on my team who embrace Success Club, it also changes their business for the better. Okay, and it kind of gives you a structure for every single month what you should be focusing on. So let me give you a little bit of background. I signed up as a coach back in 2009. I'm personally sponsored under Janelle Summers, so yes, we are all in the same family tree somewhere. And I didn't do a lot with the business for the first 7 months. I didn't really believe that I could coach. I saw a lot of what other coaches were doing, and I didn't have that belief in myself. I didn't have that confidence. I still had, 15 pounds to lose. I had lost 15, and, I just really didn't believe in myself. And I finally sucked it up 7 months into the business and realized that if they could do it, I could definitely do it. And for about 2 years, I was kind of a hobby coach. I was kind of dabbling in it, trying to figure out what exactly I was supposed to do. And we didn't have any of the resources that you guys have now. We didn't have any of the coach trainings. We didn't have the Coach Online office like it is now. And in 2012 is when I really realized what the opportunity in front of me was. Luckily, at the time where I was having this huge epiphany, they came out with challenge packs. And I started to look into what Success Club was. Now, we had Success Club before this, prior to challenge packs, but you only earned it from Shakeology Home Direct, I believe. And to sell just Shakeology Home Direct on its own at that point for me, because I didn't really fully believe in myself, it was really hard. It was really hard. But when they came together with a program and to be working with you in a group setting and to have Shakeology and to have the nutrition plan, and now the fact that Beachbody On Demand is free for 30 days, it's like a no-brainer. I rarely sell a program to someone without them getting Shakeology as well, just because I very strongly believe in the group together. I'm pregnant now, and without the Shakeology, I probably wouldn't have been eating anything for the first couple weeks of my pregnancy. For those of you who have been pregnant, you probably get what I'm saying. I so strongly believe in Shakeology, and with the workouts, we know if they combine all of that with us, they are going to see awesome results. So I wanted to go over just a couple tips to help you hit Success Club that I share with my team. Okay, and I have a list over on the side of my computer because I do have pregnancy brain, and I go off on these long-winded lines, and then it's like, wait, what was I talking about? So just to keep me on track, I am going to be glancing over there, okay, for your guys' benefit. So, there's a couple things that I believe in order to hit Success Club, you have to do every single day, no matter what. Okay, this is not a business where you can do something one day and not do it the next and expect to see awesome results. It just doesn't happen. I always compare it to when you're trying to lose weight. Okay, you can't eat really healthy one day and then the next day go out and cheat and eat a ton of different things and then expect to lose weight the next day. It just does not happen like that. Okay, and this business is the same exact way. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do every single day, no matter what, is working out and posting about your workout and just being real when you're posting about it. Okay, if you follow me, I'm sorry I didn't really do much with myself for this video, because that's me. I don't put makeup on for my pictures of me working out. I'm usually sweaty and gross, and it's in the moment, and it's whatever I'm feeling of that moment. But I feel it's very important to be sharing your journey with people, no matter what level you're at, whether you are just beginning and you've got 200 pounds to lose, or you have 5, or you have nothing to lose and you're just trying to put some muscle on, or you're pregnant like me and you're just trying to stay healthy. You have to be sharing that with people, because they don't know if you're not sharing it. Okay, I think sometimes we assume people know and they don't. Okay, so keep being so real on your page. Okay, positive, like if you have something negative happen, turn it into a positive spin and how you're going to get over it. Like you sprain your ankle, you're not going to go on there and complain, but you're going to share with them. You're going to still be lifting your upper body and your abs. okay? Number 2, you have to be drinking your Shakeology and eating healthy, okay? You have to be eating healthy, and you have to be talking about it. I don't mean just like posting a picture of your Shakeology and smiling and expecting people to really get excited about it. Because they won't, you know, that's very salesy. Like, I still cringe, and I know maybe some coaches talk about doing that, but for me personally and with my team, I really promote not to do that, because you gotta be real. You know, if I saw someone holding up like an It Works wrap thing, like, hello, I would be like, ooh, unfollow, you know, like, no. You know, I wanna know what it's doing for you. So if you're posting something, you know, make your Shakeology look amazing. You know, put some chocolate chips in it, or some cacao nibs or something, and some coconut flakes, and make it look nice and pretty. And put it behind a, you know, a pretty background in your house. We all have something that's pretty, especially now that it's getting warm out. There's lots of sun, natural light. And post maybe one of the benefits of Shakeology drinking. You know, for me, I am so strong on believing how much I love Shakeology that I'm feeding my baby it now. You know, like, I'm very strict about what I put in my body now that I can eat. And Shakeology is like the #1 thing that I'm feeding my baby. It's my prenatal with folic acid. But okay, so number 3, you've got to be growing your network daily. These are things that you guys have already heard, but sometimes they might be the things that we forget to do. Okay, so you have to be growing your network daily. And what I mean by that is, if you're a brand new coach, you've hopefully made that list of 100 people who you think may be interested in doing a group with you, like challenge group, clean eating group, or maybe potentially becoming a coach. If you've been a coach for a while and you've worked through your list of warm market people, I don't like these terms, but they are, you know, people who you personally know, be using Facebook. God, you guys, there's so many people on Facebook. There's so many trainings on how to do, you know, how to do ads on Facebook. Janelle has a lot of those trainings. You can Google information about it. You are the CEO, okay? Take this business by the reins and actually do something, okay? I feel like a lot of coaches get hung up on the fact that once they tap out their warm market and they have to start talking to new people, they have no idea where to go. They have no idea. You guys, that's for you to figure out, okay? What works for me might not work for you. I use Facebook ads. I have since 2012 for my like page on Facebook. And if that's something you want to do, we can definitely talk about that. There's so many trainings that you can do that are up to par with that. If you're on Instagram, there's so many people on Instagram and lots of trainings on how to do that. Pinterest, some people are on Twitter, some people use blogs. However you are doing it, you have to master that. So you are doing that every single day, and you're adding at least 3 people. And what I mean by that is having a conversation with them. Whether it be, hey, I haven't talked to you in forever, how are things going? Or, you know, it's someone that you've never talked to and you say, hey, thank you so much for liking my like page. I'm so honored that you would do that. Are you into nutrition and fitness as well? You're starting that conversation, and that is counted as 1 person. Okay, whether they respond back or not, that's up to them, you know, and don't take it too seriously. Lots of people ignore me, okay? And number 4, you have to be making sure that you're doing personal development. Now, this is something that I slacked on a lot, and whenever my business is like in a lull and I feel like really bad about myself, sorry, this hair is bothering me, but I feel like I'm not going anywhere and I start feeling down about myself, it's because I'm not doing personal development. Okay, like, duh, you guys, we have to do personal development. Personal development, okay? This is the business that wants you to become better. So you're getting better with like your fitness and your eating, and you have to kind of do it rounded, well-rounded. You've got to work on the inside and do personal development. My tops are You Are a Badass, Girl Boss, #GirlBoss, and recently it's been Every Day a Friday by Joel Osteen, and I've been, you know, that book is like 13 hours or something. I've been listening to it on Audible, and you can ask my husband, he's like, what's going on with you? Because I'm like, every day's a Friday, I'm so excited, life is wonderful, you know. It's probably my #1. It's very close up to there with You Are a Badass, and You Are a Badass is a hard one to top. Okay, So now I want to talk to you guys kind of about getting interest for your challenge groups, okay? Whether you're a brand new coach or you're someone who hasn't been, really doing challenge groups, or you're someone who does them every single month, you're going to notice that things that you do are going to be very similar to what you did the last month, okay? And you might just be changing up a few words. If you follow Anita Myron, she was a top 10 coach last year. She's a top 10 coach this year. She's amazing. She's a great person. But every single time, and these are the things I notice, every single time she does a challenge group post, it is the exact same wording, but she changes the picture. Sometimes she might be doing, it might be in a bikini. Other times it might be like her with her daughter, so she's changing the picture, what is making it appear that she's changing the wording. And she only posts maybe once or twice a month, because she's at that level where she can be at, if you're at the level where you're posting a couple times throughout a month to get enough people into your group, that's okay. Try out a couple different ones, okay, and find what works for you, because what works for her might not work for you. Okay, so you want to put together a post that is genuine and real and part of who you are, and something that you're struggling with. For me, now that I'm pregnant, my market are women who are pregnant, who are wanting to keep their arms and legs toned, okay? Obviously, I can't keep the belly toned. It just is going to grow no matter what. But I'm looking for people who want to stay healthy and do that. So I've been working with a lot of women that want to do that. Before that, I was working with a lot of people who had thyroid issues, because that was what I was struggling with and trying to overcome. So my niche kind of changes. Some people are mommies, and I'll be soon, but that's their market. But make it a little more specific. Maybe mommies who eat paleo, or mommies who work and need to find how to fit a workout in during a crazy schedule of keeping track of the family and a full-time job and whatever else, okay? So make it very specific and put that in the post, what you are looking for, okay? If possible, before and afters of you, okay? If you're still on your journey, that's okay. Be open and honest with people. People are so much more caring and open to understanding what you're going through when you're open and honest with them, okay? I remember Christy Williams, who's in Janelle's downline, she talked about the fact that when she first started on her fitness journey, she was asking for people to do it along with her, because she needed that motivation as well. And that was her market, okay? Women who needed each other to hold each other accountable. Yeah, she was supposed to be the expert, but you know what? They appreciated that she said, I don't have it all together. I need people helping me as well, okay? If you don't have weight to lose, be open about that, okay? Share the fact that what Shakeology is doing for you, maybe with your digestion or your energy or whatever, or your skin. Be open about the fact that maybe working out every single day is keeping you sane and not wanting to kill your husband. What is it doing for you? There's something that it's doing for you, or you wouldn't keep doing it. You would not keep doing it, okay? I think sometimes we think that everyone is getting the same results from fitness and nutrition than we are, and we don't realize that when we actually say it out loud, people are like, oh, that's happening for you? I want that. Maybe you're sleeping better. I sleep so much better, so think about that. Be open. People want to know that. Always think about the time you're posting. This is really important. Sometimes I see people put posts up at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and maybe that's when most of their friends and family are on Facebook. For me, no. Most of my market niche are on at nighttime, okay? So I usually tell my coaches, you want to think about the week and say, think about your own self when you're going through maybe your fitness journey, and it's like Sunday through Wednesday, you're like gung-ho and focused and ready to go, and then Thursday through Sunday, it's like, if you fall off Thursday, like game over, like it's done, you're gonna eat crappy the whole weekend, at least in my own personal life, and with talking to people. So, think about that. So I would suggest posting challenge groups from Sunday night up until Wednesday. Not every single day. Please, not every single day. You want to be mixing in other types of posts. You don't want someone to go to your page and just see like, challenge group, coaching post, challenge group, coaching posts. That's too much. You got to be sharing a little bit about who you are, okay? And if you look at a lot of top coaches, you'll notice that they don't have a lot of challenge group posts. It's a lot of quality content, and then they sprinkle in challenge group posts, okay? So remember that. You also want to think about the timing. Like I said, at nighttime, that's good for me. My coach, Brittany Wright, she's the mom of twins, and her market niche are twin moms. Okay, so she usually posts hers like during the day, during nap time, when most moms are on Facebook if they're not working full time. So, that works for her. If she posts at nighttime, she might miss that market. Okay, so think about that. You also always want to have a call to action. And what I mean by that is after you type up, this heartfelt post of what you want to help someone do, at the end you want to say a call to action. You want to say, hey, or not hey, you want to say at the end, if you're interested, message me or comment below for information. And the reason I say message me is that, maybe, and this has happened to me, no one will comment, and you're like, oh, that message me part, that saves you. Because if someone sees it, they're like, oh, okay, maybe they just messaged her. I'll message her, and then it doesn't look like, oh, no one wanted to be a part of the party. Because the more people that want to be a part of the party, the bigger it gets, right? Okay, so the next thing is personal messaging friends and family. Now, this is something that, at first, as a brand new coach or someone who's never done this, you might be like, oh, I feel kind of icky doing that. Change your mindset, okay? Because you are a life changer. You are someone who is helping other people. You are not in it, hopefully, just to make money and sell a challenge pack. You want to help that person. You want to help them get better and overcome whatever they're going through, okay? So you're looking for a solution. So when you're messaging them and you're coming from a place of like genuinely wanting to help them, they're going to sense that. Okay, especially if they're friends and family. They're not going to think that you're trying to sell them on something. I promise you. Okay, so make sure that you are messaging them with that place of interest, your genuine part of your heart. So what I would say is something very simple. Hey there, how are you? I thought of you because I am putting together a fitness group here on Facebook, and I know you had mentioned whatever. Okay, so whether it be someone who had just lost or just had a baby, just got about to get married, they just got engaged, whatever, some reason that they're trying to lose weight or get healthier, okay? Have you ever, and you wouldn't do this for everyone, okay? This is people that you're hopefully keeping track of by seeing their Facebook post, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna message that person, like I just saw they got engaged, or they just had their baby, or whatever it is, okay? Have you ever thought of doing something like an accountability group to, help you reach your goals with that? I would love to be working with you. I actually have a group starting on and I wanted to bring it up to you before I opened it up to other people. Is this something that you'd want to learn a little bit about, okay? If they say no, that's okay. That's okay. You planted a seed in their head, and they know that, after whatever weekend that they eat like crap and they're like, I'm finally going to hop on that fitness wagon, they're going to think of you, okay? They're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to go grab that person that has the It Works wraps. They're going to say, I'm going to do this right. At least we're hoping, right? Okay, so if you know someone really well, like it's like a sister or a mother or a cousin or a best friend, be open and real and honest and just say, I know that we've talked about this before, and I would really love to have you in my group and just show you what it's about and see if we can get you some results. And if it turns out to not be something that you like, you can get a full refund up to 60 days. But it's something that I think is going to be really good for you. Okay, something just very genuine and real and honest. Okay, the next tip is setting up a Facebook event page, okay? I actually sent Angie a link to a call that my coach, Miss Buller, did for Janelle on Facebook event pages. So I'm not going to get too much into this, but you want to make sure that you listen to that call and you set it to public and you post about it on your profile page, like page, and just say, you know, hey, I'm so excited to start this group with everyone on da 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 da. If you want to be a part of it, click on the link and click going, and I'll send you information. Okay, and then that Facebook event page becomes kind of like another Facebook wall for you to be sharing information about your upcoming group. Okay, so listen to that call. Number 4, you want to go for no, okay? This is really important, and especially for brand new coaches, because it can be kind of frustrating when you're like, everyone's saying no to me. That's okay. I've been there. But you have to remember, when people are saying no, you're planting a seed, okay? So, let me think about how to word this. So, out of 10 people you talk to, 1 to 2 of them are gonna say yes about the challenge group, okay? So if you feel like everyone's saying no to you, you're getting really close to a yes, okay? Getting really close to a yes. So just keep going, okay? You know, if you want to hit Success Club 5, you have to talk to 50 people in a month, okay? Sometimes you might luck out, and out of 10 people, maybe 3 or 4 of them say yes. That's awesome. It means you're getting better at talking to people and really genuinely showing them what you want to do, okay? It does get easier. And some months it might be harder. It's still hard for me, guys, you know, and I would take the hard months over what I used to do. But, you know, just remember that it's a numbers game, and those people who say no, they'll be back. They'll be back. Number 5, you want to always have something free to invite those people to who say no. Okay, so whether it be your next clean eating group, or I have my coaches doing 5-day squat and lunge challenges, or a grilling, like healthy grilling group one of my coaches is doing. You know, come up with something fun and creative for the fact that it's like spring and summertime, okay? Because that's what people are looking for. Something short and sweet. So when those people say no, you can say, oh, that's totally fine. I actually have a free group I would love you to be a part of, just so you don't just kind of leave them hanging and you're like, you said no. You know, instead of that, you can say, well, you know, I know that maybe money, we're going to get the money objection, you know, and I never try to argue anyone on that. Nope, that's not me. If you can't afford it, then we will get you in a free group until you can, okay? And we'll never try to argue someone or switch their mind about getting a program, because that's not me. So that's my tip on that. But, you know, have like a free Beachbody on Demand. 30 days free to Beachbody on Demand right now, you guys. Hello, use that and just say, that's totally okay. There's actually a way for you to try out some of the programs for 30 days. Is that something that you would want to try? Once they try them, they're going to want to be in a group with you. Yeah. They're going to want to be in a group with you, okay? Once people start the programs or they do a group with you, they realize, oh, she's not just trying to sell me. She's actually like a legit person that's trying to help me, okay? Okay, number 6, this is my last tip. You have to follow up. You have to follow up. You know, 80% of sales are made in the 5th to 12th follow-up. And what I mean by that is you messaging them and saying, you know, hey, I know that you were interested and we had talked about the group last week. The deadline to order is da-da-da. I usually say like a week before the challenge group starts. So say that you have one starting on June 1st. You would have it start on May 25th. So they have a week to get their program, or you want to have them order by May 25th so that they have time to get it. And you want to make sure that when you're following up, you're coming from a place of genuinely wanting to help the person and not just hit Success Club 5 or 10, because it comes across that way. Okay, so you have to slow your roll and say, that's not what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on the fact this person really needs me because they need whatever their why was, you know, that you had a conversation back and forth and they have that why of why they want to be a part of this. And you're going to have to follow up with them like 5 to 12 times. It's going to happen. I mean, there's times, especially with myself, like if I love essential oils, and if I'm ordering something like that, they have to follow up with me several times, because it's like, oh, I have so much going on in my mind and with my own business and my own life that it's like, I forget to order. People are busy, okay? To us, our Facebook messages in this business are like #1 priority, right? So we remember to follow up with people, but they might be forgetting to look at their messages. Or they might see your message, like you see that little scene, they probably picked up their phone and read it and was like, shoot, I can't respond back to this right now. And they forget to mark it as unread, or maybe they don't know how to do that and they say, I'll just respond back later, and then they forget, okay? Don't get your feelings hurt, okay? You're not driving them crazy. If you follow up with them a couple times and they still haven't responded back to you, then I would maybe put their name down for the next month to follow up with them then. And then just start watching their, don't stalk them, but start watching their Facebook page and, commenting every once in a while to get into their mind, like, hey, she still kind of cares about me. Not creepy. Don't comment and like on everything. Just maybe once every week. I do that. If someone who, is really interested and then ends up not buying, I put their names down on a list and I say, okay, once a week, I'm just going to kind of look through their page and see if there's something that's like, that I'm drawn to, that, whether they got a new puppy, because I love my puppy, or they found out they're pregnant, or, they're moving or something, that I'm going to comment on so that they see, oh, she's not just trying to sell me, she actually cares about me. So guys, those are my top tips about hitting Success Club. I also want to make sure that you guys know that sometimes it comes down to the last day. It comes down to May 31st at 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night, Eastern Standard Time, and you're like, I still have 0 points. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up, because there are people out there who need you. You go to the grocery store or you go to the mall, at least here in Sylvania, Ohio. I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's still so many people who need our help. They're putting crap in their groceries, or they just look unhappy, or whatever, they look unhealthy. There's so many people who need us, and there's definitely enough people for as many coaches there are. So don't you dare give up, okay? Because there's people who need you. Guys, I hope that you got something out of this. I'm excited to see you guys rock it in May and June and July. You've got an awesome upline, so I know that she will definitely help you guys as much as you need her. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. Sometimes my messages get a little out of control, so if you don't hear back from me right away, that's why. I'm not ignoring you, but I would love to hear from you. So have a wonderful day, and hopefully this helped. Bye, guys.